Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, everybody, man? What is going on? Today is what's the day? Thursday. That's right, day Thursday, which means there's only one more day out of the week to work. That all depends if you're off on the weekends. Okay, so because I very seldomly get a weekend off, that makes it two more days out of the week for me. Okay, because we basically shut down on Sunday, and I would like to believe, I really would like to believe that even if we was open on Sunday, that I wouldn't be there. But for some reason, I don't believe that. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know what's in me to just keep running up to that place. I've been doing it for so long to where I feel like I'm supposed to be there. I want to believe that I wouldn't be there if even if we was open on Sunday. I really want to believe I wouldn't be there because it's not mandatory that we work. And in fact, we only work every other Saturday, but for some reason I'm there every Saturday. I just can't fathom the thought of losing a chance at making some more money easily. Okay, so I guess that's why I get up and run up there on the weekends when I don't have to. So that's the way it is, man. Today, Thursday. We got one more day, man. Like I said, depending on if you got the weekend off. Guys, I typically jump on board Thursday. I call this Tech Talk Thursday or TTT, which can go for either one, Tuesday or Thursday. Y'all know that. Thursday start with a T and Tuesday start with a T. Hey, what's going on, D the letter? Tom Cook. Tom, let me show you something. I'm glad you're here, man. I got a call from a friend of mine that owned a Cherokee. Cherokee, one of the Latitudes, the newer model, and she asked me, "Yeah, you get your recall done?" I'm hearing there's some recalls on the Cherokee. Now, this what kills me about Chrysler. Let me show y'all something. Check this out, Tom. This is what kills me about FCA. How they'll let the public know about things before the freaking techs know. All right, this came out. The date on this is June 18th, which actually is today. All right, so Fiat Chrysler FCA recalls 70,000 Jeep Cherokee for transmission issues. All right, now we all know about the 2014 through 20. We all know about the early edition problem FCA had. Now check this out. FCA announced this early Wednesday. So if the day Thursday, that means early yesterday. They announced this. Now my problem with this is, why do the public know this before a dealer certified tech? Like I feel so embarrassed when somebody called me and asked me about a recall that I should know about that I don't know about. I haven't gotten information on it. It's not even in Dealer Connect, Tom. It's not any database or anywhere. But for some reason, it'll end up on freaking the internet, on Google. Now, it's not as dangerous as some of these articles make it seem like. Cherokee for transmission issues, as if the transmission is going to explode if the recall is not done. But what they talking about, man, is SUVs sold in the United States to address transmission issues that can potentially result in a loss of power or rollaway situation. Now, FCA says its Jeep service department will install updated software that will alert the driver to malfunctions when it occurs. If the vehicle is in motion, the computer will automatically stunt power to the rear wheels to maintain propulsion. FCA says if a malfunction is detected while attempting to shift into park, the system will also apply the parking brake automatically to prevent rollaway. So they have a problem, or they're concerned with a rollaway. Let me finish. The recall applies only to, check this out, all-wheel drive models of the 2014 through the 2017 Jeep Cherokee. Now, I own a 2017 Cherokee. I got it brand new in 2017. But because mine is not four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, it doesn't have a PTU. I assume this doesn't apply. But she called me and asked me about it. In fact, she don't even have all-wheel drive on her Cherokee. She just saw the word right here, Jeep Cherokee, and automatically assumed this apply to her car. But it's only 67,000 of them. And it was something else I wanted to. The recall applies only to 2014 to 2017 Jeep Cherokee with a 2-speed power transfer unit. Okay, that lowers the odd even more. Just a two-speed power transfer unit, which simulates the sort of two-speed transfer case found in many part-time four-wheel drive trucks and SUV. Jeep brands these system as active drive or active drive lock. The former was optional on multiple trims. The latter was standard on all Trailhawk models. Okay, so vehicles with the more common active drive all-wheel drive system, which does not have low speed mode, and are not included in this recall. FCA says one. This is what everybody want to know. Now, FCA says that only one accident has been attributed to this issue, but no injuries were associated. Notices will begin going out to owners of the recall models next month. So the notice is going to go out next month. So they alert the public and essentially scare the public. I got a phone call. I don't even know nothing about this recall. Chrysler hadn't even told the text yet, but it's out there. So it's not out as in it's available. So you can't drive to the dealership right now and ask, I'm here to get my recall done, because we don't know nothing about it. We got our special tools for the RU all-wheel drive today. RU, you talking about the Pacifica, man? That's crazy. Let me start at the top. But guys, that particular, let me minimize it. That particular recall gonna only apply to like 67,000. I don't know if any of you guys own a Cherokee. I think one of my subscribers I know own one, because he always talking about it. But it's nothing major, guys. I hate when they title it some big scary transmission issue recall, FCA issues recall for transmission issues. So the public automatically go, oh my God, another one? I'm not buying that. I'm not buying no more Jeeps. No. So you can potential run off potential buyers with this fear mongering about recalls. And again, all they want the technicians to do is flash update the module so that feature will not happen or will work. Whatever it is they're trying to fix, it's a simple flash update. I don't know why these articles, I know why. I mean, they get readers and traffic, so the traffic counts for something. So that's pretty much why they do it, but it's not serious, guys. What's going on, Dita Letter, Tom Cook? What up? What up? The cool kid. Happy Father's Day, fellas. That's it, man. When is that? Sunday. That's Sunday. Yeah, man. All you dads out there, hold it down Sunday, man. I'm actually going. I got I don't know how many of y'all get these little flyers from these two. Everybody want to sell twos on Father's Day. I got this big old flyer from Northern. How many of y'all got Northerns in y'all area? Northerns or Harbor Freights. Now, these are Harbor Freights are cheap tool place, but they got some stuff in there you can't seem to live without. If you ever been to Harbor Freights, you know what I'm talking about. You be walking around like, oh, wow. All surrounded by cheap tools that you think you need. And in essence, every time I go in there, I'm out of a decent amount of money. And I don't know, but Northern is another one like that. So I got these two big old flyers, Father's Day special. Make sure you come out and get a discount. So I'm gonna go see what they talking about. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. This is your transmission. What is going on, man? I saw you had I got a notification from you on was that a Wrangler or something you was working on? 42 RLE or 42 RE. I got a chance to catch some of it. I didn't get the whole video, but I'm about to go see what you up to over there, man. What is going on with you? Vic, what's up? Hi, JT, what up? I'm here with my wife listening. That's what's up, man. Y'all doing all right? Hope y'all doing fine, man. Appreciate you tuning in. XFL, do you need a transmission? Can't you just do direct drive? Hey, man. Yeah, I mean, they make transmission with only direct drive, but the options are plentiful nowadays. Okay, you go up to the showroom floor and you see a car up there, you can best believe it's loaded with options you don't even need, options you have no plans on ever using. Most of the people that buy the four-wheel drive with the Jeeps or whatever live here in Georgia. There's hardly ever any ice, ever any snow, unless they go out mudding. That's the only way you're going to enjoy those options. But people tend to buy stuff with a lot of options just to have options. I talked about this the other time. I don't really think you should buy a car equipped with all-wheel drive if you never plan on. Well, you can't really plan on emergencies, but if you have no intentions of ever using it, if you don't mud, if you don't live in a snowy area, why would you do it? It's the same with convertible tops. Why would you get a top if you hate riding around with your top down? Same thing. So the options are plenty for X-Man. Tom Cook, we got our special tool for RU all-wheel drive today. Man, y'all can have that, man. I hope ours don't ever show up. I have yet to see one. I was on the showroom earlier today, and I didn't see we got simple cars on our showroom, man. I'm gonna give y'all a tour of our showroom and our lot one day. Y'all know I do a segment of the channel called BTJT. I just go out to the lot or whatever and chit chat with y'all. But I'm gonna do a tour of the showroom and the lot, the car lot. Let y'all see what we got. It's nothing out there but a bunch of Chargers, Challengers, Jeeps, a couple more Chrysler, and only a few handful of used cars. Some of the plants are still shut down, guys, so that's why the lot may look empty. But everything's starting to pick back up. That's a good thing. So we'll see what happened on that. You know, I have a 2016 4x4 ADU. Do you ever use it, Vic? I mean, do you ever activate it, have fun with it? I mean, if it's, I mean, like I say, if you ever need it, it's there. So that's a good thing. It's those people I'm talking about had never have no plans on ever using it. And it's just an option. And my problem with that is it's an option that could fail and cost you unnecessary repairs. Okay, unnecessary money, unnecessary repairs that you can't just say, well, I don't use it, so I'm just gonna turn it off. No, if it's an all-wheel drive, it travels through that system, so you have to have it, whether you use or whether you utilize four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive or not. It has to be fixed, or you out of money. So yeah, that's what's up. Tom, I see it on the news first all the time. Yeah, man. That's what's up. Does it apply to 2014 Toyota? No, but I did see a Toyota. Toyota just had a massive recall on something. I got to read that. Read up on that. I'm gonna talk about that. Sunday. I saw it's a massive. We're talking like 800 and some thousand Toyota products recall for something. I gotta go read that. I gotta go see what's up, what they talking about again. I got a buddy work at Toyota, so I get a lot of the inside scoop from him. And of course he called. See, thing about this shop, where he work at, they work on a lot of stuff, and every time you get a Chrysler that's beating them up, you know, he'll hit me up and pick my brain a little bit, and I don't mind. But I don't need to pick his brain because ain't no Toyota coming to my stall. I mean, I ain't trying, all you Toyota owners out there, nothing against Toyota. It's just, if I'm not familiar with it, I almost hate to even pop the hood. And I know some of y'all quick to say, come on, man, a car is a car is a car. Yeah, that may be true, but I just hate to work on something I'm not familiar with. So what's up, John Pishon? What's going on? They need to do, who is that? X-Man, they need to do over internet flash updates consumers can do. Dude, you know what? I never thought about that. But the thing about that is, y'all, the general public or consumers will do something wrong or pick the wrong option. There was a time even qualified technicians was choosing the wrong option. Tom, is Tom still in here? Tom, you remember it was a recall about the shifter on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Take 2 hours to flash, right? No, it was another one that you had to pick whether it had front wheel drive or all wheel drive. Some weird choices. And in other words, some of the techs was choosing the wrong option and totally locking out the computer. And some tech advisor had to come because they won't give us the power to go into the computer and redo everything we just did. So a tech advisor had to come out and undo what we did. So imagine if a certified mechanic can choose wrong options. Imagine what the public can do. So I don't think that's going to happen, X-Man. That I don't think that should happen, but that's a good point, man. Flash update that consumers can do. Yeah, yep, that's what's up, man. I gotta go check you out, man. This is your transmission. Every now and then I see I got you on a notification, so I'll be checking you out, man. I'll be nosy, man, seeing what you up to, man. You know, if I see some of that stuff, 42 RLE or them 62 TE or 41 TE. I don't know. You don't hardly see those 41 TEs anymore, really. Nobody's really I don't guess. They sold plenty for at the scrapyard. I don't know if people still repairing those. Yeah, a lot and showroom tour would be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see. We ain't got. I mean, dude, we had a couple of scat packs on the showroom. We had a what's the other car? God, the big with the big engine. We had all that on the showroom. They sold, and because the plant is closed, we can't get no more of them. High performance cars and put on the showroom. Okay, so I mean, y'all know why the plant closed, the epidemic, coronavirus, and all that. So once everything get back up and running, I guess the cars would start rolling back in. We would be back to normal, guys. But again, I keep saying this. I say this on every video. Even though y'all think we back up to normal, back up and running, up to speed, up to normal, do not let your guards down. Keep doing whatever they suggest, masks, gloves, or whatever, and stay alert because they're just in a hurry to get the economy moving again. But you still need to be extra careful. Okay, so I wouldn't put so much stock in everything getting back to normal without you being continuing to be careful. Is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, man, we are very busy this month for some reason. I mean, swamped with work. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, my man, I guess I have to call you. This is your transmission. I don't know your name. I assume y'all work on everything, right? Any and all, no matter what it is. I mean, I'm picky, but some of you guys that do these independent shops, I mean, your livelihood depends on it. So I'm sure you can't be picky or you don't have that luxury. And I don't have that luxury. That's the only thing coming out of shop. So it's a pretty given. But yeah, y'all likely work on anything that come in with transmission problem. That is what's up. Victor, a little soft roaring trail riding. All right, that's I guess okay. That I guess as long as you enjoy it. I mean, if it's equipped on your car, go for it, baby. Have some fun with it. D the letter. We sell 3 times as more used as we do new. We usually have like 30 to 40 new too. Hey, you work at a dealer or something? D the leather. We sell 3 times as more used as we do. We don't hardly sell any used cars. In fact, that part of the company has tumbled for some reason. I don't know, unless they just not getting them. I think those used cars come from the auction or so. I'm not sure how that worked, but when I went on the lot the other day, there's nothing out there but brand new cars. Everybody might not be in the budget, or it might not be in the budget for everybody to get a new car, or their credit might not allow it. So I don't know what could stop someone from getting a new car because I don't buy new cars, so I don't know the procedure. So, but to each his own. Haven't had time to make any video, man. You need to get on the ball, my man. It's some bread out there to be made, man. People need to know what you're doing over there with these transmissions. Soft roading. That's what's up, Vic. Nothing wrong with that. Enjoy, baby. Enjoy. The one cook kid. For some reason, Dodge put 245s on my scat pack. How wide would you go on the stock 9 rims? I don't know, man. God, how wide are you trying to go? Hey man, why don't you put you got a channel or just a YouTuber? Okay, I want to see your car, man. I want to see your car. Let me see what Dodge put a 245 on my scat pack. How wide would you go? I don't know. You know what? When people buy those cars from the dealer, we hardly ever see them again. It's like they done with us. They're like, thank you, suckers. We out of here. I mean, they don't come in for service, maintenance, or nothing. I don't know. Is there some type of high performance shop out there that only do high performance cars, even if it's basic, like oil change? Now, my buddy owned a shop All Park Garage. Y'all know Jimmy Vaughn, Carlos Lopez. All Park Garage. I had them on the show a while back. They own a high performance shop. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna pick their brain because, like I say, once we sell those cars, we never see them again. I don't know what they don't like. I mean, we could change oil just like anybody else. I don't get it, but hey, the letter. What sort of dealership are you? How much does it cost to do an update on Uconnect on my Dodge 20? Look, man, what was that? Juan Del Toro. If I was you, Juan Del Toro, I wouldn't even get that done. I got that same update for my Cherokee. What's going on, man? Those radios are locking up during the update. Now, sure, it's not your problem. Sure, if the radio fail, it's Chrysler's problem. Sure, Chrysler will fix your radio if it failed because of a flash. But the only thing you're not sure about if there's a radio available for your car in the event that something go wrong, which is 80 to 90% of the time. I had a guy, I got a coworker work beside me. He's flashed two. For every two he do, the radio freezes. And it locks up and he can't get it to unlock. All because he's trying to update or he's trying to do a flash on the Uconnect and the radio and all that. Now, like I say, Chrysler responsible for that, and you are entitled to a new radio if that happens. The only problem is there is no radios. Okay, they're back ordered. So your car is not down, so they're gonna essentially give you your car, send you on your way until we'll call you when the radio get here. In the meantime, you riding around with no music, no nothing. So I would wait to get any of those flash updates done on those radios. It's just not worth it to be riding around a long period of time without a radio because there's a high chance they're gonna lock up. They do lock up. All right, so update on that. Yeah, man. I wouldn't want Juan Del Toro. I wouldn't fool with it, man. Or I wouldn't get it done. Shit, man. Okay, what did I leave off? All flash stuff is VIN locked and encrypted now for most part. Tesla does it all over the air with no consumer control. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. Well, Tesla always doing something. Their whole little operation is kind of strange or different. Let me put it like that. D the letter Chrysler. What engine is good that Chrysler make today? Mopar man, what engine is good that Chrysler make today? You're gonna ask me that, a dealer guy? I would want to say all of them, but with the minute I say all of them, what you're gonna do is go back to your memory data bank and go, no, it ain't. The 3.6 was garbage. The 2.4 was garbage. You're gonna start, and the Hemi was garbage. But if I said that and I meant that, what I'm referring to was everything that's updated now. So even if I said that now, the 3.6 is our best engine. You would immediately think about the past, the history. Okay, but as of today, the 3.6 is the best engine because of all the enhancements and the updates, if that makes sense. In fact, the Hemi is one of the better engine, the best engine out now. Forget about the rocker, the roller lifters, the camshaft. Forget about all that. That is the past. Leave the past. Let bygones be bygones. FCA now have a handle on mostly all their engines. So they just can't erase the past from people's memory. There's some people locked in on, I'd never buy another Chrysler ever again. So they so far gone, you can't entice them with nothing. You would have to totally change brand. They would totally have to come up with another engine in order to get those back. And it's weird if they did come up with another engine, it would be a new engine and a first model production engine, which means it will go through the trials and tribulations of any new model engine launch. Okay, when the 3.6 first came out, they didn't know all these problems was going to happen. It was a new model launch. So yes, they had high hopes. This is our flagship engine. We're sticking this in everything. So even if they try to correct the past with a new engine, at some point it has to go through the initiation phase. And that's called the first year production. The saying goes, don't buy nothing first year production because it's a guinea pig. They're trying to get all the bugs. I always get it the second year. But if sales going to suffer the first year production on any product, there may not be a second year production. Okay, because only reason things continue to roll is because of sales. So if everybody had that mindset to where don't buy a first year production anything, there wouldn't be enough sale to justify a second year production, if that makes sense. It just wouldn't be a reason because the sales wasn't there for the first one. So why waste money on the second? So they want to get that mindset out of people. So don't really beg for a new engine, beg for enhancement to the stuff you already have. The 3.6 is better because the whole valve train has been redone. The Hemi is better. The valve train has been redone. The 2.4 is better because they did some enhancement on it. Everything is top notch now. Forget the past. All right. That's the way I see it. All right, Mopar. Yeah, man. That was a weird question, Mopar, man. What engine is good that Chrysler make today? All right. Yeah, this is your transmission. That's what's up, baby. XFL. Okay, you talking to Jawan. We work on all transmissions. Man, you a bad dude, man. You a bad dude, man. You work on all transmissions. Dude, I got new respect for you guys that do all transmission, all cars, any makes, any model. I have new respect for you guys. Okay. Now, I'm a certified mechanic, master mechanic, ASC master, all that, all the accolades and the certificates. I have all of that. But the bulk of my knowledge is on Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. But, from time to time, you apply the basic with any car. Okay, so the basic gasoline combustion engine going to be the same from Toyota to Honda to Chrysler to Jeep, all of that. It's all going to be the same. It's where the additives come in that differentiate a particular car maker from another. Okay, so now the data link connector is all in the same spot on every car. After 96, they made a standard to go right under the steering wheel. Back in the past, they used to hide them. Everybody wanted to hide their stuff. So you can't find out, so you'll be forced to come to a dealer or whatever. But now the data link connector is in the same spot. But I don't know, man. It's just a car is a car. That part is true. It's just the added stuff that drives me cuckoo. I don't even know what a BCM is on some of these other makes and models. But this is your transmission. That's what's up. If you work on all cars, all transmission, kudos to you, man. Much respect to you guys that do any and everything. Need a letter, yep, in sales at Chrysler in Alabama. We don't have many new right now, like 20 waiting on them to come in. That's what I'm saying, man. These plants about to start open up. I heard Dita letter. I did a BTJT review today, and I'm reading somewhere where, this particular time is where plants were shut down for 2 weeks for summer vacation. I was reading somewhere where that's scrap. The demand has risen. Okay, so those factory workers better get on the job, get back on the job and get to working because there is a demand right now for buyers waiting on those cars. And, some buyers are impatient. If they can't get what they want when they want it, they would easily go to the competitor. Now, if the competitor is the same as ours, they may be in the same boat, which means we can lose them from FCA altogether. They might say, damn, I can't get a Dodge 1500. Let me go down to Ford and see if they got any F-150. And Ford might have an F-150, and there goes a sale, potential sale. All because the supply is limited. We live in a supply and demand society. If there's a demand and no supply, you're gonna lose sales. It's been that way for years. So they're supposed to get back on the ball, man. A lot of people are holding out. I mean, I'm not gonna belittle the ones that's scared to go back to work, but the ones that's setting up on unemployment, they're not really ready to give that up. And I'm not gonna criticize them or talk bad about them because it's not my place. Who am I? I had to keep working through all of this because we was dubbed an essential business. So I didn't get a break. I didn't get unemployment. I'm working through all this, but I have no problem with it. It's cool. So yeah, man. They don't break. What don't break, Tom? What you talking about, man? 2.4. Oh, the world engine. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. I read somewhere, Tom, that car couldn't keep up with the standards, emission standards. Okay, so it's only so much you can do software wise to get better fuel economy and emissions out of the tailpipe on some engine. There's only so much you can do. At some point, when a change has to be done to the internals of the engine, you might as well build another engine. Okay, so I was reading somewhere where that engine, that World engine, couldn't keep up with the or couldn't advance emission and fuel economy couldn't become better from software updates. Like I say, there's only so much you can do via a software update. I mean, you can program that software to make the PCV valve shut off or drop the idle at curb idle, all with the goal of getting better fuel economy, but you still can't pull it off. At some point, you have to just scrap the engine and move to something else, even though it was a good engine. Now, had they designed it to where there can be advancement via computer or electronic updates, then yeah, that engine would still be around. But the 2.4 came along, you know the problem, you know the history on that. And I ain't about to badmouth the 2.4 because that would be ill-advised of me. But yeah, the 2.4 is the World engine 2.4 is off the chain. Rumors on the new par inline 6. I heard that too, man. Inline 6, just one big long. I mean, y'all have been around since the Jeep Grand Cherokee with the inline 6. That man, we made some money off that car, and that engine was made of steel. But once again, it was too bulky and too huge, and it was an inline. So that whole technology, you can't go to a car show with your baddest, newest product with the hood open and consumers walking around checking out everybody. Ford got all this nice stuff. Cadillac got all this nice stuff. You can't pop a Chrysler hood and see an inline 6 and think that's impressive. So they man, that was there wasn't nothing aluminum about that engine, so it was heavy on top of that. So I heard those rumors too, man. I want to find some more information on that because I want to know what technology they added to it in order to get the better fuel economy and you know, how is it going to pass CAFE and all that good stuff, man. So yeah, it's crazy. That's not a rumor, man. That's happening. I just need to find out some more information on it. Mopar fanboy, what is going on? That's a good one too. Yeah, that World engine was off the chain. If you like replacing water pumps and timing chain regularly, wasn't regularly. It was. If you're talking about if you're talking about the World engine, it wasn't that regular. It was from time to time. Maybe you is mixing it up with the 2.7 because the 2.7 was garbage. All right, hope everything is going good. I have a question about a Dodge Charger and 300 years around 2200. What do you recommend replacing if you see a blown or overheated 10 amp AC fuse? Man, I got a video actually I need to edit and put on there. God, what you're going to do 2012 through 2015, and it was mostly applied to the cops cars. That fuse it's not really blown, it's just not making good contact. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like I said, I recorded a video on it. I got to edit and put it up. What we're doing, I'll tell you what we're doing, and I'm live, so I tend to talk too much sometimes. But what we're doing is totally relocating the fuse. We're getting the fuse out of the one spot and moving it over to another. There's some loose connections going on. So it's not that you popping the fuse. You just got terrible connection at the fuse, the AC fuse at the fuse box. Okay. So, I mean, you can take that sucker and wiggle it and your fan and come back on, or your compressor will come on. So, man, I mean, I don't want you to stand around and wait on the video, but, you know, I can get with you and tell you what needs to be done. Will you be able to do it? I don't know. I don't know your skill level or whatever, but it's what we doing is relocating the fuse. That ain't no secret, okay? Plus, this is an older car. Well, I'm going to tell you when I start talking, guys, when I start spilling beans on stuff that maybe I shouldn't be talking. I start running my mouth when I see these cars. This is not an old car, 2012 through 2015. When I see these cars at aftermarket shops, I'm going, okay, you know, you're not coming to the dealer anymore. So at that point, the lower mechanics are picking up on what's going on. And those guys call the dealership all the time. Don't get me wrong. I get called to the front desk at least twice a day. A phone call, some random guy I don't even know asking me technical questions on how to fix a Chrysler product. I'm like, dude, should I even be talking to you, man? I mean, tow the car up to the dealership so we can figure it out and work on it. And if I'm frustrated or if they catch me in a bad mood, I'm back there yanking out a transmission and it's hanging on one bolt. JT come to the front. What the hell going on? And I got to go up there and it's a dumb question like that. I'm pissed. So I might give you the wrong answer, not intentionally, but I'm trying to hurry up and get off the phone. And then I'm a customer service advisor out there paging me up there because I done told them, stop calling me up here. If these guys don't know. Now, a lot of guys will just come by the shop. They just roam through the shop like they work there. I'm like, dude, what you doing, man? I don't even know you, dog. What you just gave me walk around, man? We don't know you like that, and they just spark up a conversation picking your brain. That's what they do. They just sit around and pick your brain. But I start running my mouth when I see cars at aftermarket shop. The Goodyears, the Pep Boys. Why is that brand new car sitting in Goodyear or Pep Boys or Firestone? You see what I'm saying? They're not at the dealer some more. So obviously the dealer done lost that customer. So at that point, man, I'll tell you, what I think you should do. Or, and mechanics I'm the same. I'm guilty too. Even mechanics be on YouTube. But everybody, it's enough info out there for everybody. I'm not hoarding information. It's just that I am aware some things I shouldn't say because, it could affect me in the long run. If there's no demand at my facility for automotive repairs, what does that do for me? Now, there going to always be somebody out there that want to know what's wrong with their car, but not going to fix it. There's some people out there like that. They just literally don't want to know, well, how is it done? Show me what needs to be done, when they have no plans whatsoever to do any of it. They just want to know what needs to be done. It's a lot of people out there like that. One guy asked me how to do a 3/6 ticket noise valve train. I told him all this stuff. He said, "Yeah, I ain't doing it." I was like, "Why the hell are you asking me?" I just want to know how hard it is. I'm just intrigued. So, I have no problem with that, especially if you're a subscriber. Hint, hint. Hey, speaking of subscribers, guys, if you're in here, get a video thumbs up right quick. I'm up to 36 minutes, guys. I got to wrap this up. While you're in here, it's like 14, 15 people in here right now. I got a couple on Facebook. This is streaming also live on my Facebook channel. Guy, I really need this traffic on YouTube. So if you could squeeze on over to YouTube and get a video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate it. But guys, I got to wrap this up. If you like replacing one, I hope everything's going good. Okay, I seen that. Yeah, man, I hope that's just a matter of relocating the fuse, guy. Maybe I'm mixing up with the 2.7. Yes, you are, X-Man. Same here. No days off, work at the Kroger warehouse. Hey, man, sometimes you got to do it, baby. Especially now. This is your transmission. That was a good engine. That Jeep Inline 6 was a tank. Yes, it was. It was a beast. It just couldn't hold up. It was too heavy, man. We had to get it out of there, man. It's just the whole Jeep Grand Cherokee back 02, 01. What is it? WJ body. I don't know if y'all familiar with the bodies, but that was a WJ body. That whole vehicle was heavy as just heavy. Too heavy. Okay, so it's hard to get good gas mileage out of those extremely heavy engines. All right, so Chad Riley, yes, it was. John Michelle, what do you think about this European Union antitrust lawsuit against Fiat Chrysler? I read about that, man. They have an unfair advantage in the European small van market. Wonder how this might affect the company. I read about that. I want to read some more on it so I can get a better understanding before I speak on it. But yeah, that's kind of, before I speak on it, I want to read some more into it. Inline 6 with a turbo. Yeah. I never seen one with a turbo, Victor. I'm sure that exists. I've just never seen one with a inline 6 turbo. Unless you're talking about like a diesel truck or something. The big cars. No more Fiat. Yeah. Man, let me read. I'm gonna read some more on that, man. There's some weird stuff going on now, man. So that could affect the industry in general. Okay, so but we just gotta wait and see, man. I don't know. Don't say that, John, though. No more fiat. Don't talk like that, man. Uh Science 6. Wait, Science 6. Giant 6, Science 6. Jesus Mariro. What up, man? What up, Jesus? I guess I'm pronouncing that right. So about the 10-ounce fuse. Yeah, chat router. Thanks for the like I said, man. Yeah, don't hang around. Wait on me to upload that video because I got like 100 in front of it, but it's coming. It's just that we just end up. There's a little kit we use. We end up pulling the whole circuit out of there and moving it to another slot in the fuse box, and we put a notification uh telling where we relocated it to. Okay, so my man X-Man Super Sticker, what is going on? X always in the chat room. Appreciate that, X. Opposed piston 3. Dina Marin, thanks for the info, bro. Opposed piston 3-cylinder V6 should be cool. Hey man, hey X, get in the ears of the engineers. They got some plans. The engineers, let me tell you something. The engineers are right now sitting at their desk talking about what's going to go in the 2025 models, the 2030 model. They work so far ahead than current situation where it's crazy, man. Like they right now, this stuff that's coming out now, they designed this stuff like 5-10 years ago. They was talking about, they was sitting at a desk going, the 3.6 Pentastar. Guys, we need to come up with something. And they had to fight to get that name. Y'all know that, don't you? It was a big lawsuit issue about the name. They actually had to change it from another name. And they ended up with the word Pentastar. So it was a whole storyline behind that. But the engineers, everything out now was thought of and designed 10 years ago, maybe. So the stuff engineers are sitting around thinking of now, you know, it's not going to be seen or noticed till 5-10 years from now. It's crazy, man, how that worked, man. Jesus Marimo, your videos on the Pentastar ticks are great. I just replaced a few bad rocker and was successful. Camshafts were all good shape. Good for you, man. Good for you. If you did one and your camshaft was not ate up, you a lucky dude. Okay, good for you because they can be expensive. Thumbs up applied. Look forward to the lot in the showroom. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get on that, baby. I will get on that. Thank you also, my man X. 4 thumbs up, 12 people watching. Come on. I know that's what's up, man. Oh, 8 better. No pay, no question. Shut up, Don. Be cool. Big thumbs up, man. God, I'm gonna wrap it up. It is pronounced Hexu, not Jesus. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. Hexu, not Jesus. Oh, okay. All right. School me, man. Let me know. I didn't know this stuff. Shane Subaru, man. That's a new one. I ain't seen Shane in a minute. I think one rumor is a turbo inline 6 for the Rams in the future. The same or a little more horse than the Hemi. Really? A turbo? That's what you was talking about? One of the rumors floating around out there is a turbo inline 6 is on the way for the Rams in the future. I don't know. See, because I haven't been to school, I get most of my firsthand gossip at the training center. Because of this epidemic, there's been no school. So I haven't got in the ear of the instructors. They have firsthand knowledge on that stuff. So until school open back up, I'm lost. I'm just as lost as everybody else. But turbo inline 6 for the Ram. That's interesting. I'm about to check on that. Jesus. All right, guys. We up to 42 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up. I got through this in a timely fashion. Once again, my man XFell, I appreciate you checking in. And everybody that checked in, like I say, get a video a thumbs up, man. I typically try to do this every Thursday and on Sundays also, by the way. But Thursday I can relax because most of my problem child cards at the shop are gone. I had one beat me up. Starline was no help. Tom know what I'm talking about. Starlines with no help. Nobody, no fellow tech with no help. It's like when I run into problem, I need to sit down because I need to sit down and drain my brain and then think about the problem some more and then drain my brain again and then think about the problem some more. And then it finally may hit me. But then I don't want to order a $800 part that may fix it. So I start pondering where I can get this part from and try it first. Because guys, you can't like try computers like you used to. You used to can plug a spare computer in and see if they fix it. No, everything has to be programmed and all that stuff now. So those days are over. If your computer system is not on the emission warranty, uh, you almost have to be right, or you just wasted $800 of Chrysler money and potential reject of that claim. It may not get paid, and your boss may try to forward that tab to you. So it's all a big. You gotta clear your mind before you are convinced that this is your problem, and even if you're being beat up, you still have to clear your mind. You get back on the line, you see if anybody's seen the problem. You contact everybody you know to contact. I got 2 or 3 guys I can call on, and I got beat up. But at the end of the day, the problem got fixed, and that was a wrap. So typically by Thursday, I'm all out of problem calls and I can relax. So we got 1 more day, 2 more days in my case, but that is a wrap. All right, take it easy, man. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching, man. Dr. Seuss. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.